Hey, good morning, Roberto. What's up, John? Hey, put some tickers in. Let's get this battle brief going. Let's see what we got today. Real quick though, you guys heard about NFTs and the Bitcoin thing? Talk about it on the news right now. Looks like it's going to be a pretty downward slide before a bottom. They're saying Bitcoin, a bottom for it's like 38,000. So we'll look at it. Let's get with GME right now, or excuse me, GM. All right. I see what you're talking about with GM. On the 4-hour candle, we got a definite red candle, so we're closed low on GME. So that would signify that we're probably going to open up low, and we could be seeing some selling pressure. But as we look on the day, we're right there. We topped higher than the previous day, which is always a good thing, and we closed higher than our previous day, even though it was selling pressure. So we could see that downward pressure, and then we could see a bounce back. I think it would be, if the market holds, we could definitely see 67.17. If the market holds, we could see that. However, if the market's going to be unstable like it was yesterday, we'll probably see some downward pressure, and definitely we're going to head lower than 62.74. All right, BMY. I'm sorry I can't screen share with you guys, man. I checked YouTube. They said they don't have that screen sharing thing, so we're gonna have to figure something out. Or YouTube said they plan on updating. Oh, BMY. Hey, I like what I'm seeing here. Okay, we're flagging on the daily. We're consolidating tight, and what I mean by consolidating tight is, geez, we're consolidating within like a dollar of closing processes. So that's what we call tight. All right. So we're closing tight, we're flagging, and I like what I'm seeing on that one. Could definitely be, it's getting a pattern set up. So we're going to see a breakout one way or the other. And I don't know which way it's going to go yet. We'll have to see what happens in the market when it opens. But BMY definitely looking pretty nice right there. Apple, okay. Old Faithful right there. Apple. All right, again, kind of the same thing with like GM, man. We saw a whole bunch of selling off. So we sold off and we actually went lower than the previous day's close, where we actually hit the 61 fib line. Okay, so if we can't hold this level, we're definitely going to go down to the 50% fib line, which puts us at about 164. We might test 165 depending on if we get a lot of downward pressure. Remember, Apple moves quick. Okay, it could be 20% movement, and that to Apple, since a $3 trillion business, that could be like $4 or $5 in the stock price movement. So we have to pay attention. But definitely, we'll have to see what the sentiment. Apple tells a lot about the sentiment too going forward in the marketplace, especially with the Qs and the SPY. Let's look at T. T is a darling story. Okay, I like what I'm seeing on T. All right, chart is happy. We hit that downward trend, and it was a falling wedge, and we broke out the way we wanted to. Okay, so we broke out up, and then we started trending up, and we had three white soldiers rolling up to a consolidation period, and then we broke out of that consolidation period and went up as well. I like AT&T. I think if the market holds, we could definitely go up. We're looking for a movement past like 2681. That's where we want to see it. We want to see it go past 2681 before we think that we're going to start trying to look for our next resistance point. Once we find that top level resistance point, then we can start thinking about it dumping and going down to finding our new support level since we broke out of that pattern. Good one. I like that one right there. Where we at, Mara? Are we back on that? Are we back on that Bitcoin stuff, that Mara stuff, that Riot, Mara, all that? All right, we still got a downward trend. I'm looking at it, man. We got our poll that was established on November 15th, and we've been on a falling wedge ever since, okay? So I don't see this thing coming back up. I need to see signs of reversal. Yes, we got a little bit of money flow coming in on the day flow, but RSI is still flat. MACD is still below the histogram, and we want to make sure that we have a reversal before we start getting into this long. Okay, we yes, could we make some money with calls and puts, on the day trade? Yeah, of course we can, but we want to make sure that if we're going long on this, we have signs of reversal. I don't see it right now, Amara. Snow. Downward trend. I don't snow. This one's a tough one, okay? Because we got three downward trends in a row, actually four downward trends in a row, and we got three significant ones. We could definitely be at the bottom. The last time we were down at this level was support, and this is our support level that we had last time we were down here. It was October 5th, 2021. So we're definitely looking to see if this is the level we can hold. If we can hold this level and show signs of a reversal, I want a good, strong candlestick to show signs of reversal. We could be looking at an uptrend from here. But right now, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing downward pressure. I'm seeing money flow coming out. RSI is down. MACD's down. Man, that's three indicators going down. I'm bearish on snow short term moving forward. Walmart on the daily is forming a nice chart setup. Let's look at it. Yeah, hey, I agree with you. If we look at what we're looking at right now in Walmart is we're kind of consolidating. So we hit that bottom. We made a higher low off of a sell off, okay, which is always good. So we kind of got that V taper, but now we're starting to shape up a little bit, and we're kind of making a J, like I call it. And we're making a J, and we got a little bit of a handle. That's some consolidation, and actually we closed higher than we did previously. So I like that, going in. And I like Walmart moving forward. I think the deal with GM with the electric vehicles, and then Walmart's also got the deal with their paying people for COVID. The half days or whatever scheduled. They're paying people for COVID. Walmart's really kicking it in as far as customer service and taking care of their people, which is great because for the longest time Walmart had a whole bunch of bad publicity going on. Like Walmart is just a place for degenerates and stuff. They're really turning around their script, man. I like Walmart moving forward. What is that? VZ, Verizon, right? Verizon looks like we pulled out of a consolidation pattern. We had our flag, and then we had our falling wedge, and we ended up breaking out to the upside. Right now, we closed three times in the green and made higher highs. So we got three white soldiers. That is confirmation of a continuation pattern potentially, as long as there's no negative market news that dumps everything like yesterday, the federal minutes. We should be good to go with Verizon and continuation. I think they're going to look for their top point resistance, a new high they're trying to find. All right, let's move on. Square. Isn't Square called Block now? Yeah. All right, downward trend. Listen, right now it's really difficult with these financial tech industries. Okay, there's a lot of people like these future going on. PayPal is the number one that people want. Okay, Square is another one that's a very effective, very good. But moving forward, at least right now, these online payment type of banks, these are doing rough. Okay, because a lot of money is rotating elsewhere and out of these because they made a killing over the past 2 years. So we need to pay attention. I see a downward trend right now. I think Square continues to go down and we start to find our new bottom. I need to see signs of reversal. I don't see it yet. Beam. I've never looked at Beam. Global. What is this? Okay. Downward trend. Yeah, same thing. Actually, it looks pretty much like Square's chart. It looks like we're trying to find a bottom. We need to see a signs of reversal. I don't see it right now. So I'm bearish on this one until I see those reversals. Money flow is flat. RSI is pointing down and the MACD is below the line. So definitely bearish on Beam. The Dollar Tree. I like that one. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is one of my favorite guys. Okay, man, Dollar Tree is a darling story. They really came through during the pandemic, and when everyone was looking for stuff, Dollar Tree was the spot, man. They really upped their ante. And right now, we're looking at a consolidation period. We're flagging. Okay, our poll started on 23 November, and we're consolidating tight, man. And we're consolidating on an uptrend inside that tight rectangle. We're gonna look for a breakout. We need to our top is 147.50. So that's our top, man. If we can reach that and close above that with some volume, we're gonna break out to the upside. Okay. Other than that, I think we bounce around inside of here on Dollar Tree between that one, 147.50 and 132.67. I think we bounce around inside there. and until we break that rectangular pattern to the upside. Dollar Tree bullish long term. I like it. Hut. And I've heard a lot about this hut mining, this Bitcoin mining stuff. These are okay, but they're not doing so well right now. Okay, downward trend. We're consolidating on the downward trend though here at this lower level, right? So we can see reversals. At 785 is kind of our medium average of our consolidation, but we need to see signs of reversal before we're thinking. Now, money flow is actually up on the daily coming into this. So this could be interesting, especially if Bitcoin sees a surge. But right now, I need to see signs of reversal on HUT, but definitely looks like it's consolidating to make a move one way or the other. All right, JPM, BCS, banks should be good for. Well, we did Bank of America yesterday. Let's do JPM today. I like JPM. All right, JPM. All right, we're looking at a daily. Okay, we had a little gap up, previously a couple days ago, and then we had the sell off yesterday. So I like banks moving forward. We have what's called an outside bar. So our mother bar on the previous day is actually inside of our outside bar. So we have trigger points that we need to pay attention to for levels. Okay, if we can close and in on a 5 minute chart, maybe even a 15-minute chart, if we can open and close above 68.50, I think that we see some upper pressure to the upside. Two leg strategy on this one. Okay. Now, if we open lower, then I say 163.50, something like that, 163.50, then we're probably looking at a bearish downslide, and we could be almost certain that we're going to see a two-leg strategy to the downside, which gives us opportunity for some puts for the two-leg strategy. Snow and Apple, we already did those, man. You can check the video once it's posted and look at what we did on Snow and Apple. Would puts be the move for block? It depends. If we get some volume, block could definitely rev up. But right now we're seeing a definite downtrend on all financial payments, or excuse me, fintech type of payment plans. Ford. All right, Ford. Oh, we got an inside bar on Ford. I like Ford, man. I like Ford. We got two plays. Okay, there was a couple odd ones because we have a 23.5 put, and then people were like, well, "Why'd you put this $25 call?" Well, here's the thing: the $23.50 put. We're planning on selling out of that with this downward pressure, getting out of that. The $25 call is for the reversal where we try to make that new high, which I think we're going to. And Ford is a beast, and I think we're going to get it. It's Ford's time, man. Ford's been held down a long time. It's time for Ford to go. They are set up, you know, industrial wise, they are set up for success moving into the EV sectors. They have partnerships with, creating and manufacturing their own chips and stuff like that. And just Ford is just one of those companies, man. Don't bet out on Ford, man. Every time there's been some sort of pandemic or some sort of national crisis, Ford stepped up and has came to the call of the nation. So Ford is definitely one of my favorite stocks. I don't care what they are. It's a lifetime stock for me. I bought in at like $6 and I went hard. So I'm a Ford fan for life. I still like, GM and Chevy and stuff like that too, but Ford stock is where it's at. Thank you. Hey, thank you guys. Oh, Neo. Hey, I like doing this, guys. This is fun. We got about 3 more minutes and stuff. This is all new to me. I wish we had the screen share so I could show you the charts live. We're gonna figure that one out, but I like doing this, guys. Neo, downward trend. We got 3 days of sell off. Okay, I think we possibly will. We need to test this area. Okay, we need to test 29.66. We got to test that area. We test that area and we can close above that. We'll start to uptrend upwards, especially with some EV news. That would be huge. But if we can't hold that 29 area, then I guarantee you we're going to head down to 27.54. And that's the last time where we had our flag push up to the top on December 30th. So if we can't hold this current level and start reversing up to the upside, down we go. And it's 27.54 where we're going to test that. All right, real. We had a trade in that one. I think we sold that one. Listen, I'm seeing a slight uptrend. Yes, we got some choppy waters and everything, but we're making higher highs and higher lows. So real, if you can gut it out and you can have patience and not get all FOMO'd and get all fear of the stock plummeting and stuff like that, I think you'd be okay going out with real because I'm looking at it. Yes, it's not pretty, but we're making higher highs we're making higher lows, and then we're making higher highs again near term. So I like real Baba, Chinese Amazon. We're starting to consolidate. We did this one yesterday. Okay, our level that we are concerned with is one is 111.24. Okay, that is our absolute bottom. We found the bottom. We've hit it multiple times. We hit it one, two, three, four times, and it got rejected at that level. I think we go down there, we test it again, and that'll be the true thing. It'll be, hey, if we can't hold this level, four times and get rejected, I think investors are either going to get bullish that it's been rejected at that level and start throwing some money, or they're going to be like, you know what, I got money that needs to go elsewhere. I'm out, and they're going to sell out, and we're going to see a downward fall. Draftkings, they put DKNG. Yeah. I mean, you could listen. DraftKings isn't moving a lot, so there's not a lot of money to be made. I mean, you can make some money on these weekly, calls and puts. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's not a lot of money to be made on these particular. I mean, it's tight consolidation. Okay, so while yes, you could make some money on a put or even a call because there's going to be movement in a day. It's just tight consolidation. There's no real money to be made. $5, $10, which is fine, but your money could be moving into something else that is having a wider range of price action, in my opinion. But yeah, I see a downward trend definitely, but it's a trickle. We're trickling down. We're trying to find that bottom level, and we're starting to see some consolidation down here at the bottom level. We just need to find the absolute bottom before we start rolling up. You're a legend. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. You the man. Hey, I appreciate. Hey, listen, guys. I appreciate you guys. It's 5 minutes till the bell. I'll do one last one, Oracle, because I saw it just coming in, but we need to get ready for it. Hey, listen, we got a website now. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, it's rough, okay? I'm doing all this on my own, and I got no idea what I'm doing. So I'm Googling, I'm learning things as we go, okay? But we got a website, and it's on the videos. It's traderswarroom.com. Take a look at it, and especially if someone is like a website designer or something, you want to show me some love, man, hit me up on DM or something, because I definitely need some love to build this. I want this to be like professional looking. And we're looking at Oracle, and man, hey, who made money off that Oracle a call that we did like a while back? Okay, I know I did, but we're definitely on the downward trend. But we're at that level where we were at the last time Oracle popped. So we covered our gap. So we might be seeing that jump back up. Now, will it be as explosive as last time? Probably not, but we covered our gap. So the gap is covered. We're ready to continue to go back up. Bullish Oracle moving forward, as long as the nation and the economy holds. All right, guys. Hey, check it out. That's it, man. Listen, Traders War Room. We look at the stock market like the war zone. The stocks and sectors are our battles. We do it together as a team. Listen, check out the website. It's brand new. It's up and running. You need some TWR121 mentoring, man? Hit us up, man. We do it cheaper than any of the other pros out there. I promise you. We're out there swinging. I told you guys, 2022, we're going to come out swinging, and we're knocking on the doors of the big boys. So let's go and get it. Have a good one. Let's go make some money.